Hello, I'm Julie, and I know lots of you love to see after the pen spreads that show how different planners can actually be used. So today I'm celebrating 5 years of Planything by showing my top 15 Planything spreads in 5 different Happy Planner layouts, as well as a couple from Amber's planners. I'll also be doing a plan with me in my Skinny Mini Happy Planner using the new Planything Memories sticker book, which Amber has brought out to celebrate her anniversary. This book releases on the 1st of May along with a couple of washies, which I'll show later, and you can use Julie10 to get 10% off your order at no extra cost to you. You'll find all the links in my video description. The planner layouts I'm going to be showing you spreads from today are the Skinny Mini Happy Planner, the Skinny Classic Happy Planner, the Classic Vertical Happy Planner, which I've used the longest, my Teacher Layout Happy Planner, and the Monthly Layout Happy Planner, which I haven't used for a few years, but I have some old spreads to show. I also picked just a couple of favourites from the Planything planners Amber brought out last year. Let's start with the monthly layout, which I used to use as a social media planner. In case you're not familiar with the monthly layout, it has plenty of space for function, with a space for monthly goals, 3 habit trackers, some bullet points, as well as boxes, lines and a dot grid section on this page for you to plan out your month. Then when you turn the page, you get these checklists. The idea behind these is to use them for your to-dos every day, which I did do for a little while. As you can see, I colour coded my to-dos into YouTube, Instagram and Folksy, which was my card shop on a selling platform, a little bit like Etsy. I used this layout for about a year and a half, and this is one of my favourite Planything spreads. I really liked it when Amber brought out some sticker books where she did the designs herself. It was a seasonal sticker book, and I love seasonal sticker books. It was also based in Amsterdam, because Amber herself is from the Netherlands. My favourite thing about Planything stickers, as you'll see from my various flip throughs, is that I love making scenes. And it's so easy to do with all the houses and trees, little elements like the grass, and my favourite is the little people. Planything sticker books also come with boxes that you can use, and they're a little bit thicker than Happy Planner boxes, which I like because then you don't have to white out anything underneath. When I use this layout, I tended to mainly decorate this bottom area and here, and the rest you can see I used for function. So if this is a layout you haven't tried, it may be something you're interested in. I know I have over 30 Planything sticker books, so if you want to pop a little guess in the comments now as to how many Planything sticker books you think I have, I'm going to do a little count up and I'll let you know at the end. I'll show you one more spread from this monthly layout. This time a summer themed spread. The first planner I showed you was called the Homebody Planner, and then I moved on to this Nordic Brights, which is really beautiful, but unfortunately I stopped using it after a few months. There are some people who say I don't watch videos if they're not using Happy Planner stickers, and I think they're really missing out, because over the last 5 years there's been an increase in the number of sticker sellers, starting with Clever Plan, then Planything, and Live Love Posh, MojoJojoPlans, Amber Plans a Day, Casthetic Plans, and of course all the many printable stickers we now have available. So there's much more variety to choose from now, which hopefully is something I demonstrate on my channel. One of the things that was unique to Amber was her houses and trees. Everyone was really excited when she first brought those out, as well as the little characters in the sticker books. Amber has also brought out a few sticker books that have these shaded boxes, and I really like them. They add something different to a page. Again, you can see how I colour coded everything. So I used green for YouTube, yellow for Instagram and orange for Folksy. And I also did the same with the pens that I was using. Something Amber added to her sticker books as the years went on was quotes. So I don't believe this quote was from Amber, but I'm really pleased that in more recent sticker books we have pages of quotes that we can add to our spreads. Another thing I do with Planything is often use the washi as a little ground area to build the scenes on. Super cute. Now to show you a different layout. This is the Skinny Classic. I only used this planner for 1 year as a place to write down all my appointments, birthdays and things that involved going out. But then Happy Planner brought back the Skinny Mini and I moved to that, which is a little bit trickier to decorate because there's a lot less space to fit the stickers. And although I can more or less fit everything I want to say in this planner because I'm not that busy, on the whole I found I can fit my writing in the Skinny Mini just as well. You can see this is another spread using that seasonal houses and trees in Amsterdam, which is definitely one of my favourite of Amber's books. I think this is a good planner for appointments and it's exactly the same layout as the Skinny Mini, so it really depends on how busy you are as to which one would work better for you. I do have a playlist on my channel if you are interested in the Skinny Classic, so you can see how I decorated my spreads for the year that I had this planner. Let's jump to the Skinny Mini as it's very similar. It was actually quite hard to pick just 15 spreads and I decided not to include any from this year. Here we have a fun winter spread. I find I use Planything stickers more in my Skinny Mini Happy Planner or my Teacher Layout Social Media Planner than I do in my classic vertical Happy Planner. Amber has started to bring in more of a variety of size stickers, but I love the smaller stickers. They just work perfectly in this layout. It's so easy to decorate with just a little bit of washi and a couple of characters, some functional boxes, and you've got a really cute spread. Sometimes I choose colour pens to match the spread. So for this one, I chose the blue and the purple. But I have to say this year I've mainly stuck to just using black ink. Loved this cute summer spread. One thing I often do in this layout is alternate stickers, so we have a little pattern going on, nice and easy to decorate. The other thing I often do with Planything stickers is use them to change up the dates. I really like the Planything washi, the days of the week washi that Amber released, and this summer spread is one of my absolute favourites. I love it. I suspect I will have chosen more summer and spring spreads than winter and autumn because those are generally my favourites. Yes, here we have another summer spread. I love this little character, looked like he was shouting for help as though he was stranded on a treasure island. I can't remember the name of the sticker book I took these stickers from, but I'll try to add it on screen, just in case you've got it lurking somewhere amongst your sticker book collection and you might want to dig it out. You can see how I managed to fit my writing in because I don't have an awful lot to do that involves going out each week, mainly collecting prescriptions, doing some shopping, birthdays and Zoom calls. You can see I didn't even have anything to write on Friday, so that box is empty. In case you're wondering where I put my to-dos, I use daily sheets for my to-dos, so that's why I don't need space for them in this planner. I'm hoping Happy Planner keep bringing out Skinny Minis because that's the planner I'd like to keep using next year. The next layout is the Teacher Planner, which I love. I found a planet piece with it, as I said. Mainly because I love having the lines, but I have changed it up because the teacher layout actually has the Monday to Friday down the side. I have no idea why they don't have weekends. I'm assuming it's just for your class schedule as opposed to all the things you have to do as a teacher, which for me always involved working at weekends. Then the top was blank for categories, but because there are 7 spaces, I learned from Heather Kell when I first started planning that a great way to use this planner was to put the dates at the top and have categories at the side, and I absolutely love it. When I first started using this planner, I wasn't going to decorate it, I just wanted it to be functional, but I found that I could add stickers without covering up most of the boxes, so it could be both fun and functional. These stickers were from Botanical Fusion, I believe, another of my favourites. You can see I'm choosing the characters again, but we've also got these really adorable plants and a little kitty cat here, and it's just so much fun. Here is a summer one. And for this one, I decorated the sidebar with some summer Planything stickers. If I know I don't need space on certain days, I add a bit of decoration. For example, I rarely post YouTube videos on a Monday or a Tuesday, and I usually need the least amount of space on the bottom row, so I'm free to add a little bit more decor to that row. And this one just has such bright, vibrant colours, and again, those little people that I could make scenes with. Amber also had some box stickers with quotes in it in this sticker book, which was something new, so they were fun to use. The last one from this teacher planner from last year is a Halloween spread. The holiday season was another of my favourites because it had lots of the little characters for fall and winter. I think there may be a sheet in the Planything Memories sticker book from that, but we'll take a look at that later. You can see how I use the washi, the hexagonal washi from Planything, to build little scenes on. And because the stickers are so small, you can put them down on the intersections of the boxes and still have room to write in all the boxes. I know Amber really loves Halloween and always comes out with some fun stickers. There's definitely a page in the Memories sticker book coming up. So I said in a recent video that I don't know why they call this the teacher layout, because people automatically will dismiss this layout because they'll say, I'm not a teacher. I think they should bring out another layout, exactly the same as this, except with the dates at the top and a space at the side for you to write your own categories. I know MojoJojoPlans suggested it, and Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble, and they could call it something like the life layout. I can never write straight in the plain boxes, so I love having the lines to write on. You may notice that I use a Friction erasable pen. You might see some rubbing out here, and that's the great thing. I can rub out and change anything I want. So this planner works so well for me, and I'm planning to use it again in 2026. Before we move on to the classic vertical happy planner, I'll just show you a couple from Amber's own planners that she brought out in 2024. They are A5, so they have only 8 discs, but I actually really like the size of them. And I decorated just a few spreads to show them when they first came out. And this is a really lovely summer spread. Watch out for these girls making an appearance in the Planything Memories book, which I'll be flipping through later. This layout was actually a week per page, but what I did was add a sheet of dot grid paper so that I could have a little bit of decor, because I like to decorate my planner as well as using it functionally. Really, really pretty. We also had the vertical layout, which was a 2-page layout. Where we had Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday shared the final column. These stickers were from the Love of Books, and the Planything subscription box came with some pretty note paper, which I cut up to use as a border at the bottom. Lastly, we have another summer layout, of course. Something I really like to do in my planner spreads is use words. I have a whole video on that if you're interested. I cut these circle stickers in half and added some of Amber's fun alphabet stickers to the bottom. I'm very excited to know that there are some of these letters in the new Planything Memories sticker book, as they were some of my favourites. There was such a pretty watercolour vibe in this book. It was really nautical with lighthouses and beach scenes. I really loved it. Before we move on to the plan with me, I'm going to show you some classic vertical pages. Looking back, I couldn't find many that I'd used Planything stickers for, because, as I said, I tended to use Planything stickers in my smaller planners. Now, last year I've talked about on my channel, I did not keep up with writing in my planner. So this beautiful spread that I did with Planything stickers is sadly empty. These letters were from the Fun Alphabet sticker book. And last year Amber brought out these big girls for different seasons, which just looks so adorable on a page. What I am doing with some of the spreads I didn't use last year is transferring them to this year's planner, but some of them I've not been able to do that because they have writing on the back, which does make me a little bit sad, but this was a really pretty spread. Here is one using the Travel Around the World sticker book, which I think may even still be available on Amber's website. I loved how I made the little postcards and used the stickers for little stamps. And this planner I use as a creative journal, so didn't need a lot of space. I was experimenting at the time with trying to use bigger boxes so I'd have more room to write about one particular event, which is more of the style that I use now. Such a fun spread. And the last one is another one that sadly did not get written in, but I wanted to show it because it's something you can do when you decorate your planner spreads, particularly for spring or summer, with florals and leaves and even butterflies floating up the page, although I have done it before in fall with fall leaves floating up the page. But here's another of Amber's big girls. You can see what a statement on the page they made. I hope she carries on bringing these out in future sticker books because I really love them. Here are some of Amber's quotes as well. You can see I use bigger boxes so that in theory, if I'd written in this, I would have enough room to write. I hope you've enjoyed looking through all those different types of planners and seeing how I've used Planything stickers in my spread. And now let's start the plan with me. First, I need to decide which stickers I'm going to use from this brand new Planything sticker book. It looks like it could be seasonal, so let's take a look. And we're starting with this beautiful big girl from, I think, Botanical Fusion, another book I really loved. And we've got all these gorgeous butterflies, which would be a good choice for a spring spread. We've also got these pretty girls with their flowers. And of course, we have to have some of Amber's houses. I don't recognise these, so I'm not sure if they're in a sticker book I've got. I definitely haven't used these in a spread. And of course, we've got some seasonal trees, some spring and autumn trees. This one I mentioned earlier, the I Love Books sticker book with the little children. I did make a spread using those. Then we have some functional boxes, bullet points and circles in some really pretty spring colours. I recognise this page. I think it was in Houses and Trees too, but I'm not sure. We have the little monkeys on these Moroccan style houses. Great for summer. And this was a favourite book. You may remember these stickers from the spread I showed earlier. And I think it was Tropical Beach or Floral Beach, but I know Amber did bring some of the sticker sheets back combined in a book last year. And here are those summer girls. This is the Seaside Bliss, I believe. Really beautiful nautical vibe. Love the colours on this one. And we've got functional stickers to match. Onto autumn. I'm pleased we've got this sticker because I think I used this in a spread and it was one of those where you only had one page. Lovely autumnal farmhouse vibe. Here are some fun Halloween cats and dogs. And there's a bunny rabbit. I'm not sure if I've got these stickers or not. I didn't get the first Halloween sticker book. I really wanted it, but I missed out. Planything sticker books do tend to sell out on the whole fairly quickly, so I wasn't fast enough for that one. And here we have some of the little people I love to use in my spreads. These definitely are from the holiday season. So we've got fall and winter, and a little bit of Halloween as well. Great to have some extra of those. And yes, we have got a page from the seasonal houses in Amsterdam that I was showing you earlier with the little characters. So I'm very happy about that. This one I don't think I've got. I think this might be from an earlier Planything sticker book. I love the little elf house there. And then some more Christmassy colours. And we're finishing with some alphabets from the Fun Alphabet sticker book, which I know was super popular. I really wish Amber would do some more alphabet sticker books. She did do black alphabet, but that sold out super fast before I could get another copy. But these were one of my favourites, so I'm glad to have some extra of those. So I think the obvious choice for spring would be these pages at the front, and I think this is one of my favourites, so I'm going to go with this one. This spread is for the 28th of April to the 4th of May. I found 2 of Amber's hexagonal washi tapes that match these stickers really well, and I'll keep it fairly simple by doing something I often do, which is alternating the colours. I post my Skinny Mini Plan with Me's every month, but there were 5 weeks in this particular month, so I had 1 spread spare, as I only make 4 spreads in that video. If you've not tried this layout, hopefully I'm going to show how quickly you can decorate it. And make it pretty but also functional. I first became aware of Planything through Mary Ellen, Planning with Bumble, when she showed some of the kits on her channel. I always liked the idea that they came with a few sheets of scrapbook paper, but I was never too keen on the stickers at the beginning because they were glossy. So I didn't buy my first Planything sticker book until the stickers changed. Amber thankfully changed them. And I did shy away from the subscriptions at first because I'm not really a subscription sort of person. I don't like to be surprised. I like to know what I'm getting. And I'm a bit wary of committing. But I know there are lots of you out there who love Planything's subscription boxes. The good thing is, if they don't sell out, although some of them do, Amber does offer them as a bundle on the website when the month is up. And you do only have to commit to 2 months for a subscription, and then you can cancel. But my first sticker book was Houses and Trees 2, and the Seasonal Houses and Trees in Amsterdam the following year, followed by Spring Vibes, which was another of my favourites with Amber's artwork. If you are new to Planything, then Amber does ship most places worldwide, and as well as stickers and washi, has also brought out A5 notebooks. And of course, one of the popular things Amber has done for several years, although I know she missed, I think, 1 year, is the Planything Advent Calendar. I think we'll put some flowers at the bottom. So I'm using this Planything Grass Washi, which I'm absolutely loving. I've used in several spreads already. It came with one of the subscription boxes. I'm not sure if it's still available or not, but it's so useful for building little scenes. I'll put a few little flowers at the bottom. to use the butterflies. Need to white out a little bit more. I usually have the most to write on Sundays and Thursdays, so I try to put some boxes on those days. I think I'll carry the washi along the bottom. And add a flower on the other side as well. Add a bit of white out. I'm already loving it. I do often white out the dates in this planner just because it's hard to find stickers that will fit in this tiny gap underneath the days. But because these stickers are quite small, I think I should be okay. Have you made your guess yet as to how many Planything sticker books I have got? I recently had to get myself another storage bin because they wouldn't fit in just one. So I now have them sorted in spring and summer sticker books and autumn and winter sticker books. Then I have all the boxes sticker books in with the autumn and winter sticker books, and the alphabet sticker books in with the spring sticker books. All I'm doing is alternating the stickers like I usually do. So to finish, I just need one up here, maybe this one. And this one. Then all I need to do is add a bullet point. I tend to only put one bullet point down because I'd rather have to just add one later if I need an extra one than have two and have nothing to write and the other one sitting there doing nothing. I've got this little space here, so I'll add an extra box. And now I just need to add the numbers and the month. I tend to use a combination of MojoJojoPlans and this Happy Planner Essential Dates and Numbers because this one has some really small number stickers at the back and these ones here. I've been very tempted to pick up another copy of that book because you never know when Happy Planner are going to stop putting out older sticker books. But I've told myself I've got to use up a little bit more of it before I get another one. It's definitely one of my most used sticker books though, for function. So Thursday is when this release goes live. I will show you the washi tapes that you can pick up as well. Whenever I get washi tapes from Amber, I look in my vast collection to see if they are repeats, but I couldn't find any that were exactly the same colour, so that's good to know. And the other thing I like about Amber's washies is they're available individually, so you don't have to commit to getting a whole set. You can just buy the colours you want, unless of course you're buying the washi subscription package. These are the washi tapes. So we have a bright cerise pink, then a purple and a blue in that white grid washi. I'll finish with MojoJojoPlans Pastel Date It sticker book, and this font here, I'll have April on this side and May on this side, even though technically the 1st of May is on the other side. I need to trim this flower here and punch the holes, and I can put this into my planner. My next Skinny Mini Plan With Me video should be going up very soon, where you can see me make all my spreads for the month of May. I love how that has turned out. Really happy with my sticker choice. Thank you, Amber, for sending me this sticker book to share. And remember, Planything Memories and these 3 washi tapes are releasing on the 1st of May. And you can get 10% off these and anything else on the website apart from subscriptions with my code Julie10. If you are interested in the latest subscription boxes from Planything, I have a flip through and plan with me in this video on screen here, where I made a Polaroid spread using the sticker book Tropical Treasures. For those of you who had a guess, I've counted my Planything sticker books and the total I have is 42. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And until then, happy planning, take care and see you soon.